on this beautiful Tuesday here in Australia. It's 10 o'clock in the morning here in beautiful Queensland. The sun is shining. It's a little bit cool because we are coming into our winter here in Australia. So it's a little bit cooler here at the moment, but we've got beautiful sunshine and it's just a lovely day to be alive. So how is everybody coping? Here in Australia, we're just about to start to come out of our official lockdowns and be able to move around a bit more. We could go walking and go hiking and do a lot of things that we haven't been able to do for 4 weeks. Do you just believe it's only been a month? We've only been in lockdown for a month. It feels longer than that. It feels like we've been locked down for 6 months here in Australia. But really, it hasn't been that long at all. So I'm just going to wait and see if anybody joins me today. So how is everybody going? Let me know what you're doing. What things are you doing at the moment to get yourself through this stuff? Are you starting some new ventures and whatnot? But the energy's been quite funny, quite weird at the moment. It feels very up and down. Some days it feels like there was a bit of a lull in the energy. Some days the energy feels really live and welcoming. Other days it feels really heavy at the moment. So how are you, everybody, coping with the energy that we have? So, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Rebecca, and I'm one half, co-founder of the Powerful You, and I'm here today. So we'll just wait and see if anybody turns up. I only did it through the page today, so we'll just wait and see if anybody's here. Doesn't look like we're going to get anybody, but that's all right. We're only 2 minutes in. So today what we're going to be doing, remember, we have our beautiful 8 cards here. So you got the Power Up Your Power Center card. You got Loving Yourself First about guilt. And then we've got, what's that one? Oh, my mind blocks. So these cards, oh, hello, Paris. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, darling. You know, I'm so sorry to hear that for you. So I would suggest for you at the moment is take some time. Just take some time for yourself. Even if you have to let the emotion go, allow your body to heal. And make sure, I hope you have some really good family or some really good partner or somebody around you that can just give you some love. So I'm going to send you some love out to you, and I'm really sorry to hear that you've had a miscarriage. It's not a very nice thing to go through as a woman. You sometimes really question who you are and question you as a woman. So don't do that. I'm really sorry for you. So I'll just explain, Paris. These are the cards we use for our show. So these are that one's all about your mind blocks. These are written light language. These are codes that we can use in everyday life to help you to release, move forward, and heal parts of yourself in the different areas. There's 8 areas we have, and this is the mind block. So this is about our crown chakra as well. And then we've got this one's loving yourself first, before others, about the guilt. So yes, this one's for you. And then you've got Power Up Your Power Center, if we can get it right. So these are the types of cards we use, and then we've got a spray that we use to help you energetically to move forward through that. So I like to start the show, every show that we have, I like to start it with a light language message. For those who don't know what light language is, it's a vibrational healing tool or tool that we use. And it's something that similar to English, similar to any languages we have on the planet that are physical language. So with that we have on a physical planet, but this is a spiritual, it's a vibrational essence that we have. We all can speak it, we all understand it in one way or another, we all can feel it. So it's a heart-to-heart connection. So it's something that comes into your heart, vibrates in your brain, and comes into your spiritual body and your spiritual being, that allows you to move forward with anything that happens in your life and able to heal that on a sub-level, on a soul level within yourself. So today's message is going to take my glasses off. So our message for today is about this time, we're going through some really big changes at the moment. So this one's about a grounding and coming into self and being that pillar in our lives, that solid foundational pillar that we all can be and all are. So it's coming into self and being that strong pillar of light that we are and shining that out to the world. So this is what this message is about today. Ia kua ke mati shiki. Haila kua tiki miti. Kaila kua ki miti shiki atushu kumati. Naika ati shiki matushu kumati. Ia kushumu mati shiki nati. Ia kua mati shiki natuku. Hala kia tushu kumati shiki. Niki atu kumati shiki nati shiki abatu. Hala kia matushu kumati shiki. Ia kutumaki kata la kua makia kia tuati. Now, imagine yourself as a huge, beautiful, big tree. Your branches are your arms, your legs are your trunk, and your feet are your roots going into the earth. We're becoming solid, becoming very solid. We go with the wind, we move with the wind, we move with the changes of life. But our pillar is our tree, our pillar is our body. We anchor our body into the ground and out as we become those beautiful pillars of light, those beautiful trees that as we grow and grow and grow and grow, we get bigger and bigger and bigger and become a huge big ball of light. Yakia kumati. So that is your message for today. So Paris, you seem like you're the only one that's on at the moment. Doesn't look like anybody else is coming today. But that's all right. So what I'm going to do to you, I'm going to do it in two parts for you. I'm going to give you two messages. Because the first one's all about loving yourself. So this is all about section that we have. It's all about this one. It's our sacral section. So this is where we have our reproduction area. It's all about us. It's all how we feel about ourselves and how we perceive ourselves, our creativity, all that area. It's our sacral area. This is loving yourself. So I'm going to give you a message about loving yourself and help you to start the healing process of what's happening. And then I'm going to give you some love. This is our heart chakra, unconditional love. Open your heart to unconditional love. So I'm going to give you some of that too. So I'm going to combine the two. I'm going to combine orange ray with the green ray and give you some real love and wrap you up in some support, because I know that is very hard and it's a very sad time for you, but all I can give you is some love and some healing. So I want you to close your eyes, Paris. Come into your heart, and I want you to feel these messages together. The first one will be all about the orange ray and all about self-love and giving you some little bit of love. And as I feel, at this time in your life, it's okay to have all those emotions. Allow them to come up. Never shove them down, because if you shove them down, they can become toxic. So allow it over the next couple of months to allow all those stuff to come up. And about to breathe and grieve and all that. Allow that stuff to come up and allow it to come out. And I'm so glad that you have such a great support network around you. So this one's all about I feel. This is around you and nurturing yourself and loving yourself as well. So close your eyes to come into our heart, and we'll give this beautiful message to you. Ia kumati shika matushu kumatia. Ia la kuasha maya tishiki. Ia no kumati shika natushu kumati. Haila kambatushu kumati shikiati. Ia kuamashiki. Anuakiati. Haila shamaya niati shikiati. Ia kumashukumati shikiatuati. Niki atushukumati shikiatia. Raila shamaya niati. Take time, my dear child. Take time. Allow. Grieve the process of what you're going through. But remember, I ask you dearly not to blame yourself. These things can happen in life. Love is all you need. Have your support network totally. And just breathe and allow the emotions of what's happened to come up and release. Don't hold them in. It's only going to do you harm. Yakia kwa shakanati. And we got this one. Open your heart. So this one's the green one. This one's I love. So I'm sending you a whole heap of love and a whole heap of green ray, which is a healing ray to help you at this time in your life. So I want you to close your eyes again, and I want you to feel this message. Ia kia kautushuku mati shakanati shiki. Ia makuati shikamati. Niki atushuku mati shiki. Haila shamaya kiati. Kia patushuku mati. Niki atushuku mati shikiati. Hara makuati shikia matu shikia nati. Lai makushuku mati shikiati. Ia kututunoti. Shiki amatushuku mati shikiati. Patua. Haila shamaya kiati, shikia matushuku, niki ati shiki atua mayati. So that is your beautiful messages for today. I hope that gives you some love and some healing. I hope that just some love. Take some time, and I hope you make sure that you heal yourself and have the nurturing that you need at this terrible time in your life. So good luck, Paris. Hello, Colleen. Oh, what do I got? A spray. Oh. So how is everybody coping with the crazy energy of the world? I'd love to know. Love to know how you're coping with it. I'd love to know how you're dealing with everything. Oh. Yeah. So what have we got for you today? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Satya. Hala Makia. Open your voice so you can be heard. This is a beautiful one. This one's all about your voice. You know, when we stand in the truth of who we are, being able to speak our truth and be passionate about it and know what you're speaking and what wisdom you're giving out is right for you and is right for whoever comes along. It doesn't mean people have to actually agree with it, but long as your wisdom that you give comes from your heart and you know it deep down and say it in calm expression. When we speak, if we say it calmly and wisely and know when to speak and when not to speak and know what to actually say, take time to come back at somebody or talk to somebody in that calm expression and that, you have more profound impact in their lives. So I'd like to take a deep breath for me. We've got I will. So this is all about voice, your voice. You know, your voice is like a vibration. It can cast spells, it can do all sorts of things. Because when we speak, the speaking, it's words. The words you say are very important to somebody. So just remember that too. So we're going to spray I will. And we're going to come into our heart. The reason why I say coming to our heart when we give these messages is that our heart is our soul collection, because light language is a love vibrations, vibrational essences, and when we open our heart we can receive the messages in its full entirety. So I just want you to take a deep breath in for me and a deep breath out. Come into your heart and let's get this message together. Yakia, Ramakiati Shiki Natushukumati. La Makiati Shiki Atushukumati Shiki. Niki Atushukumati Shikiatia. Rala Makiati Shiki Amatushukumati Shiki. Iakua Jamaikiati Shakama Tushuku. Iaka Batushukumati Shiki Alatishika Tutu. Hai Shamalakia. Kia Tushukumati. Shala Matushukumati. Iakata Shukumati Shiki. Halakwaka. Makia Tishiki. Iakwa Tukuno Chikia Bati Makia Tushkua. Halakamatishiki. So that is your beautiful message for today. So take some time. It's going to take a beautiful moment for you. Allow that message to come in and out and settle. How wonderful was that for you? Let me know how you felt, what you got out of that. It'd be great to see, to hear your feedback. I'm always up to some feedback. Okay. Lorraine, she's got here been living in tent for some time. We'll find a place. I actually love your what would I say, positivity. Yes. You know, I know everybody's situation is different, but you come back to it this way. I'm going to say this to you. If you're living in a tent now, your foundness of what it actually means to have a home and have somewhere to live is going to change forever. So look at it as a positive thing. You're teaching your whatever you're going through is teaching you a lot. And be positive. There's plenty of houses out there for you that you find the right one. And especially when we start to come out of this, remember everything's changing. So rent, houses, everything's going to be cheaper. So just hang in there. And I love your positivity. It's so great to see people just being positive and not have the negative things about life. So, and I hope that you've got running water and some stuff there, however you are. What have we got here? This one. This is my favorite, one of my favorites. Loving your connection to physicality. So when we say loving your connection to physicality, it's not loving your connection to earth. It's loving your connection to self. Physicality, being present, being physical in the world. And I think that's at the moment what's going on in your life. You are being that physical being. You are being present in your life. You're finding out. You're trying to improve it, trying to make it better, seeing the unlimited potential, and that's the great thing at the moment, seeing that unlimited potential within, and keep fighting for you, keep fighting for being present and being absolutely present in life. So this is a great card for you. So this one says I am. So this one's a great one. It's called I am. So every night, and I'll ask you to do this, so you find yourself at home. So every night before you go to bed and in the morning, you can say it in front of a mirror or somewhere. Spend 5 minutes a day going, I am. I am a renter, or I am a homeowner. I have a house. I am living in a beautiful place in the world. And manifest that. So that manifestation of saying, I am, I already see myself there. It's going to help you to get where you need to go. And this beautiful card, this one, I just want you to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And come into our heart. Yakia kabatuku pi kabatuku batisi kinaki shiki mati. Amagati shiki abatu chuku mati. Iya gabatu shuku mati shiki. Igabatu shuku. Haila gabati shiki matu shuku mati shiki. Ia kabatu shukumati. Ia kadu kabatu shukumati. Ia katu shukumati shiki. Ia kapatu shukumati. Niki atu shukumatu shiki bati shiki ati. La kamatu shukumati. Ia kuma shukumati shiki. Niki atu gaba bati shiki atu magia makati ki natu shuku. Niki atu shukumati shiki alaka matu. So take a deep breath. Allow that to come in and around you. And take a moment. As we take a moment, I'm going to go back over what I said earlier for you with the I am statements. So you start with the I am statements at the beginning of your day or the end of the day, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and manifest it. So see it in your brain, in your mind. I see it happening. Imagine you sitting in front of your TV, sitting in front of having a bed in a house. And as the more that you put that out there, the more that you manifest that, the more that you can actually see it and enjoy it, it will come true. So it's about manifesting what you want. Write it down. Write everything that you want in a house down. And every night you can say it over and over and over again and command it. Command, this is what I want. And go, and you can still have to do the physical side of things, but find it. It will turn up. If you know what you want, go and get it. The universe will help you to provide that for you as well. So that's a great message. Thank you there. Thank you, Paris, for your beautiful message. All good at the end of my world. Oh, I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, that's the thing. Everything's a bit up and down. Nature, it's a great thing because where I live, we live just down by we're not far from the water. And I know we're not meant to move around too much, but my mum and I go and sit down there quite often to sit there and have the peace, or sit at the back of our house and watch the stars and have that moment of just being present. in our lives. This is that moment, and this event that's happening there is some good things in it. It's coming to us to be present in our lives, finding out what we truly want, and having a look at that too. So yeah. Hello there, Joanna. So what do we got? Any guy, me and my husband. Let's see. Let's see what we've got for you today. So we've got guidance for your husband and you. So what's going on in your life? This one pops up at me. It's called removing your mask. This is more about moving. This is not only about removing your mask. This is to do with our third eye chakra, and it also got to do with our vision. You know, when we get so caught up with what's happening now, we do not see the bigger picture in life. We don't see what's really truly happening, and sometimes we can put on all these masks, like these layers of us, things that we need. Things that we thought that we have to be for somebody else. And as we release that or peel those layers off, we can be the best version of ourselves, seeing us for who we truly are and being that. So this time that we are going through all this stuff that we're going through, it's time to be you. Time to stand up and be yourselves. Don't worry about anybody else thinks, and stand up and be you. Be seen to be you. Have a look at what's going on around you. 2020 is vision. 2020 vision is seeing a vision of what's going on around you, seeing a vision of you, having that vision to craft the life that you want without the masks on, without having to be something for somebody else, and learning to be you. It's all about us. This time that we are in, this 2020 vision and vision, is about coming back to us, learning or relearning how to be us, learning us to be without the mask and everything else like that. So this is what your message is about, is your vision, seeing yourself for who you truly are. And the spray that goes with it is I see. So it's seeing, it's all about here, it's all about our third eye and seeing what's happening around us. Okay, so I'm just going to put that back there. Come into your heart and take a deep breath as we deliver this message together. Aigabaki kia patushuko mate shiki. Yaku shamukutu mate shiki nati. Kia patushuko mate shiki atuko mate shiki. Laka pate shiki amatushuko mate shiki ati. Raika pakia kapatushuko titi. Kia patushuko mate. Niki atushuko mate shiki avatika patushuko mate. Laga bagi gabatu shugumati shigibi atu shugumati nakia batukudu gia nia tututu. So that is your beautiful message for today. So take a deep breath in, allow that to come in, and just be there, be present. At this time we have vision. Vision is very important to you, seeing the true you and being able to be that true you in the world. So that's what your message is all about. Okay, so we got Beaver Reed. Okay, so I'm just going to have a drink. So what have we got for you? I'm just going to. Okay. Oh, we got 10 minutes down. What have we got? This one. Excuse me. This one's about facing your fear. You know, there's three types. I think there's three types. There's physical fear, process fear, and outcome fear. Physical fear is a physical threat, like being stung by a bee or eaten by a shark or something like that. Outcome fear is all about the outcome. So if I do this, what's going to happen? I can't do that because of this. And process fear, your fear of actually changing through the process of something that's going on. So fear is one of the most paralyzing things a human being can have, because fear stops us from living the best version of our lives, living the life that we want to, being who we want to be in the world, having everything we want because we're fearful of something that might stop it, or we're fearful of what other people are going to think, say, and do. You know, fear is actually it can be quite paralyzing for a lot of people. And at the end of this, once you work through your fear, you want to become fearless. You want to go, okay, I know this might hurt on another level, it might not come out the way I want, but I'm going to step through the process. I'm going to do it. I'm going to work through this and come out the other side of being fearless of whatever it is that is stopping me from being the best version of ourselves. This is your message. It's about fearless, being that fearless being we all are inside. Okay, take a deep breath for me. These codes are around the circle. Ia kua makishiki ati. Nā ka pato shuku matishiki. Ia kua makia tishiki. Haila shamaya kia. Ka pato shuku mati. Niki ato shuku matishiki. Rala ka mato shuku miti. Ia kua makia ti. Shaika matua ki. Niki ato shuku matishiki. Niki ato shuku matishiki. Ratia kua ni. Haila rakia to shuku matishiki. Ia to shuku matishiki. Awa makia tishiki ratoshuku. Niki abato kanoa tishiki. So take a deep breath in for me. Allow that to come and settle wherever it needs to settle in your body. And when you can come back into self. So that is your beautiful message for today. I hope that helps you to move through some stuff or help you with the situation that's going on in your life right now. Yes. Then we've got Tiffany. Okay. Okay. God. Okay, what have we got for you tonight? Okay, what have we got? How? This is a very good area. Power up your power center. So this is about your power. It's the area of our lives in most human beings either that we are controlling or we're the controllee. We allow others to control us. So when we're controlling, we don't feel that we have any control in our lives. And when we're controlling, we still don't feel like we have any control in our lives because we allow other people to control us. And we do whatever they want us to do. So this is coming into your own personal power. So this is coming into the truth of who you are, standing in your truth, standing in your own power, nobody else's power. You don't have to be like anybody else, but standing in the truth of who you are and being your own powerful self. This is all about your power. This is coming back in the message is I can. This is about I can do anything. I can be anything. I can do anything. I am that. I am that powerful being that stands in the truth of who I am. Don't allow others to control me, but don't also control others too. Standing in the truth of who we truly are and our own personal power. So come into your heart. I'm going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out and just breathe. Ia kakataki chaka atishi. Ia ratushuku matishiki. Rakia. Haira kawa matishiki. Niki atushuku mati. Ra akapatushuku matishiki ati. Niki atushuku matishiki ati. Ra maki atishuku matishiki ati shiki. Ratia kum matushuku mati. Haira maki atushuku matishiki. Ia katushuku matishaka matua kaki. Raya kapatushuku matishiki ratia. Haira katua ki mati ratishiki ratua. Haira nakia kia tushuku mata. That is your beautiful message for today. So take a deep breath in again, Tiffany. Allow that to come through and around you and be present in that moment. You are a powerful being. You continue to be that powerful being. Hello, Liz. How are you? Okay. It's going to bring you up the top. So what have we got? Oh, excuse me. Okay. Yeah, but okay, what have we got for you today? Mind blocks. So we got about releasing the mind blocks. So when we have a lot of mind blocks in our heads, or all that mind chatter about what other people say to us, what other people say, do, and be, and say that we are this or we're that, when we come out and quiet our minds and actually start to fully come into our heart and just allow, sit in that moment of silence and just be present, the truth will come in. So it's about coming into being truthfully and just present in that time, releasing anything that you perceive to be true or not true or whatever is, and allowing that spiritual connection to get stronger. When we release what others say that we are or we are, and then we come into ourselves and just be present with our own energy and our own selves, then we can get the truth of what we truly are in our lives and who we are on the planet as well. So I want you to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Come into our heart. Gati, gatu, gabeti, nakia kwa shiki. Hala kabatu kumoti shiki. Ia kwa mashiki ati shiki. Rala kamati shiki ati. Kia tushuku mati shiki. Rama kushuku mati shiki ati. Lakia batushuku mati shiki. Ia kwa maki. Raishanga mati shiki. Ia kwa mati shiki. Aka mati shiki. Ia kwa mati shiki. Ia kabatu shukumati, shikia tu shuku, hai kabatu shukumati, shikia batu shukumati, niki atu shukuati, shikia batu shuku, hara nakia batu shukumati, niki atu shukumati shiki, hakia rai nuati shika. So that is your beautiful message for today. So take time to allow that message to come in, move around you and land where it needs to land. Oh, what has she got? What have we got up here? Okay. So done. There's Emma Rolls. Hello. How are you? How are you today? Let me know where you're from. What have we got for you? What one do we have for you today? Loving yourself without the guilt before others. So this one's big, probably one of the biggest areas besides the personal power for and the voice for women. Coming into loving yourself first without the guilt for others, because we all put ourselves out there, we all give it to everybody else, but we don't give it to ourselves. So when we come back to life and actually start to love ourselves, and that means our own self-worth, own self-esteem, own self-love and belief of self, and then we can give more to others when we come and have our own cup full of our own treasure in that, and don't feel guilty that we want to have some time to self, or we want to do this for self, and actually allow those times to happen. We can give more to people. We don't get so cranky and shitty because our own cup's full. We're not searching for that from somebody else. We can search for them within. And I think at the moment for you, it's pretty critical to take some time. Find that 5 minutes a day just for you to breathe. Have a cup of, could be something simple like having a cup of coffee by yourself, or reading a book, or just having a bath without interruptions. So you can feel that sense of I'm full again, or I'm relaxed, or I'm this. So this is about self. This is all about your own, filling up your own cup and your own self-worth and belief, and just energizing yourself so you can keep energizing other people. So come into your heart, take a deep breath in, and allow this message to come through. Yaka matishiki aniti, yakua matishiki, hala kia toshukumati, niki atoshukumati shiki, rala kia matoshukumati shiki, yakua matishiki, hala makuati shiki, niki atoshukumati, haya shamaya kiati, shikia tua kia natu, hara kabati shikia, Niki atoshukumati shikiati. Raila kabati shikia no toshukumati. Nikia toshukumati. Hara kamato shuku mahia katushuki. Niki atushuku matia maika. Laikia kia toshuku mania. Amatu. So that is your beautiful message. Take some time to just breathe that in, work it out within yourself, and just enjoy it for a moment or two. It's a beautiful message for you today. Okay, so I've got, oh, excuse me. Jody, hello. Any guidance for your daughter? So I'll do one for you and one for your daughter. So this one's for you first. I'll come back to this one. This is loving your connection to physicality. So this is our base chakra. This is the first chakra we have. It's the first step to our ascension process, and also, but for you, it's about connection. Having your connection to you, your physical connection to you, loving your connection, loving you, and starting that connection, finding out who you are, connecting in, being present within yourself, and finding out what it actually is, how my body's working in that, seeing my unlimited potential in the world, but connecting in. So it's about your connection to you, your connection to your physical body, to you, how I'm feeling, and start that process that we did at the beginning. If you missed the beginning of the show, we did a little meditation, a little thing around connection, with becoming that tree. And when we become a solid being, a solid pillar of light on the planet, nothing can hurt us and nothing can be interfered with. But that's solid, that we become who we truly are and can go on and do the stuff that we need to do on this planet as one. The mission. So, and it's I am. So the two most powerful words in the world is I am. You can put a negative or positive start to it. A lot of people put negative things around it, but start putting some positives, like I'm beautiful, I'm powerful, I'm what I was going to say, courageous. I can't actually say the word, but I have courage. I see, I feel. Well, that's not really, but I am. I am courageous. I am strong. Those are the words we need to use, or not need, but should start to use, because they make you feel good. Those words make you feel alive within. Instead of feeding yourself negativity, feed yourself positive, and start to have that connection with self. Yakia makua tishiki nati. Kaba nakua tishiki. Ia kumato shukuma tishiki. Ia kamato shukuma tishiki. Ia kamato shuku. Niki atu shukuma tishiki. Raila kamatuku kamaitikia. Raila kia shukumati shiki. Iaka patushu kumati. Niki atushuku bati shiki. Amakati shiki nati. Kia patushu kumati shiki. Niki atushuku mati shiki. Shika. Raila kamati shiki ati shiki. Ngua ati shiki ati. Niki atushuku mati shiki ati. Yaka batushuku mati. Shiki atukaba. Raila kamatushuku. Ia kapatushuku mati shiki ata. So that is your beautiful message, Jody, about connection. So yours is all about connecting with self and connecting in, seeing what your unlimited potential around the world. So for your daughter, I've got this one here. Fear. It's time to release some of that fear. You know, fear stops you from doing the things you love, because you feel that you're not good enough, or you don't believe you can do it. I'm here to tell you, you can do anything. Anybody can do anything they want, as long as they step through it. Hardest thing in life is to step through something, to do something, step over that, I can't do that, and then step into it and do it. It's taking that first step and say, I want to do this. How do I do this? And when you take that first step, then things become easier and you can more and more do it. I'll give you a little example. My mum told me one day, about 4.5 years ago, 5 years ago, I was working at the time, I was doing a night shift, come down one day, and this is probably not long after I opened up my light language, and she said to me, we're doing a light language show in our group. I've never spoken light language properly, only been awake in 3 weeks. I went, okay, and I did it. And that from that day onwards, I've taken steps. It's time for you to shine. Take that first step in life. Release that fear of whatever's holding you back and enjoy the ride. Because you know what? When you get on that ride and you do something you love, and you take that step to actually shine at it and be the best version if you can, it's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling that you conquered that fear to do the things that you love. So this is your message. The codes are around the here. Come into your heart. Know that whatever step you take, you're going to be all right. There's no such thing as failure. Whatever anybody else says, it's none of your business. Just be yourself. Step through that veil of fear and become untouchable when you release some fear. Okay, so this is your message. So take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Yakia kabatu shukumati. Iya kasike matu shuku. Niki atu shukumati shiki. Kaba rakia te shiki. Nia shakumati shikia. Raya makua shikiti. Kia tu shukumati. Kabatu shukumati. Iya kua shikimati. Shagaba toati. Niki akua shikiata. Raka pati shaka. Nia rakua shiki. Ia kua kamati shiki. Nakia raka rakia ti shakamatu. Haikia kakua makia kia tushukumati. Niki arakuata. So that is your beautiful message for today for Jody's daughter. Hope you two enjoyed your messages. Remember to take a deep breath in, allow them to come around and move forward around you. Okay. Yeah, when you first start to speak light language, it can be quite foreign. You might think it's a language, but just allow it to keep coming. Don't allow it, don't block it, just let it going, because the more that you just allow those sounds to come out, the more fluent you become in it. Okay, we've got Margaret Lee. Okay, what do we got? So we've got Margaret Lee. Hello, darling. Okay. Let's just come in. Oh, what I got for you today? Keep coming back to this one. Power up your power center. This is a beautiful power center. So this is all around your personal power, where you hold that personal power, what you actually describe as personal power in your own world. You know, power is stepping in the truth of who you are and standing in the truth of who you are as a person. Not allowing anybody to judge, to sway you one way or another, but standing in the essence of who you are, finding out that essence of self and being proud to be that essence of yourself, knowing every part of yourself and knowing that you've got sometimes you might have ugly bits and not so good bits, but knowing when you step into that and when you don't, but standing in that truth of who you are, being that powerful being in this world that we are. Again, without being controlling and out being controlling. So that's controlling others and not allowing others to control you as well, standing in you. So this is your message here. So take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Come into a heart and just breathe. Gabaki gatushukumati. Shakashukumati shiki. Gamakua chikiati shiki amatoshiki. Iakawamushukumati shiki. Vailaka patushukumati shiki etichiki. Yakapatushugumati shiki kapatushugumati giatushugubati Rakabatushiki mati shiki atotukumatushuku Niki atushuku batishiki ati bati. Rala gabatishiki ki atushuku matishiki bati. Aga bati gagutu gabati shagamanu atishiki. Hello. Okay. Oh, where are we? Margaret Lee. Okay. No, it's not going to let me go back up. No. Okay. I'm up to Louise. Sorry, Margaret. That wasn't too good for me to end it. So that's your message about personal power. So when you come into it's upside down. Personal power. So allow that to come in. Sorry, it was a bit rude of me. And allow that message to come in and just be present with that. So this is about your own personal power. So take some time to allow that message to come in and start to work on that area. Our personal power is sometimes can be our greatest gift as well. So there you go. So then we got Louise. Hello from Canada. Well, you'll be heading into summer over there. We're heading into winter here. Okay. So, what have we got for you today? I'm not going to use one of my cards. Sometimes they ask me not to use the cards and just give you a message in light language. And I want you to feel this message. This is about there's something going on around you that I just want to clear some space to clear something out for you. So I want you to close your eyes for me. Yeah, and come into our heart. Gabati gabatu chugumati. Hi gabati shikiati. Kagua chikimagimagwa. Anani gebawa yarina ningadova. Rala gabaki girina chukumakiriana kriabava shugumati. Yagabado chugima mama gabaki girina kua chugimani kria dua shikabarina. Ala gabaki pagrina wagaba shukumaya gabarini griadoa. Harani gabaki garua magiri garoa shukibarino gabakiri. Halaga mikiri garo magiri garoa shukumakiri anguan simikiri gabaki garoa. Oh, so take some time and take a deep breath in, come back into ourselves and allow that message to do its magic and come back and listen to your message again in a couple of days. Just come back and listen to it again. You can listen to the message as many times as you like as well. Okay. So, no, not letting me. So we have that one. Okay. Jody, I did give you one. If you go back to where you were actually are, there was 2 cards that were given to you at the name. I gave your daughter was one about fear. So go up to the top where your name is, where you first put your message in. And I gave to you both. You and your daughter both received a message. So you had the red card, and your daughter had the fear card. The loving connection, physicality, and your daughter had the fear card. Okay, so go back out there and talk about and to listen to it again. I'm losing my words today. Okay, so I'm done, Jody. Did I do Emma? Emma, do it. Okay. Okay. I think I done. Okay. 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 So where are you, Emma? I'm not quite sure if I've given you a message or not. Oh yes, I did give you a message. So your message will be up there if you go back to where you originally put your name down. Okay. So I've given you everybody. Okay. So So Margaret Lee, it's called light language. So what light language is, for people that have never actually heard of it or never understand what it is when we're not physically here on the planet, we go off and do other things. We speak in a language. It's like having a language that we speak on Earth, like English and Spanish and stuff like that. There's different dialects of the language you communicate. You can understand people as well. The light language is the soul-to-soul connection. So it comes into your soul, and so you on a soul level can understand what I'm saying. You might not physically understand it. You might not physically get what I'm saying, but on a soul level, if you close your eyes and take some time to take a deep breath, you can actually hear it on a different level. It's how you, it's great healing. It's a healing tool. It's how you can heal somebody or give them messages or give them guidance without their brain interfering with what's actually going on. So I hope that helps everybody with it. It's a spiritual vibration. It's a love vibration where we come into our hearts and actually just hear the vibration and feel the vibration out with love. So that hopes that it can be written like this. This is all light language all around here. This is all different codes of light language and stuff like that. There's symbols. Some of the ancient languages, you can see they have different symbols and stuff like that. So there's ancient scripts and stuff like that you can use. Mostly, sometimes when you hear babies say they gibberish, sometimes that can be still talking in their like in light language when they're little, until their brain takes over and they can speak English. So I hope that makes everybody understand it a bit more. Okay, so I've only got another 10 minutes, guys, because I have to, at 10 o'clock is my last one. So Emma, I've given you one. Yes, Margaret Lee. Christina, hello. So I hope you understand that. If you don't understand it, please let me know. I can try and explain a little bit more to you. Okay. So I hope that gives you some guidance and stuff what we do. So what have I got? What have I got for you today? What have we got? Time. Okay. This one here. Open your heart to unconditional love. So when we come into our unconditional love and come into our heart, we can see things in a different way. When we come into loving ourselves. So when we love ourselves, we open our heart up to the world. We see things in a different way. Love, we don't actually have to acknowledge what's gone. Actually, I'll rephrase that. Some things that happen in our life, we don't have to take them on. If we send love out to it, yes, we can acknowledge what's going on, but everything that happens to us, if we turn around, it's a lesson and but love the lessons that we have and open our heart to unconditional love. It's opening your heart to be able to step in to be who you are as a person as well. Okay. Okay, so take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Come into our heart. Giga pato shukuma tishiki. Hala rakia ni tishiki na tishiki matoshiki. Iako shamaya kia tishiki. Ya matoshukuma ti. Nika atoshukuma tishiki ti. Iako shukuma tishiki tishiki. Niki atoshukuma tishiki ti. Hala kabato shukuma tishiki. Iako shukuma tishiki. Hara kabato shukuma tishiki. Niki atoshukuma ti. Raila shamaya kia. Kia tushuku, nikia tushuku, Raishaka matishiki, iakua nakia tishika. So that is your beautiful message for today. So I hope you understand that on a soul level, get the message, and just take some time with it. Just allow yourself to just relax into it and just feel it. Okay, so where was that? Okay, Jasmine, okay. Okay. So Jasmine's going to be my last one because it's nearly 5 to 11. I'm coming off at 11 o'clock. Okay. Okay, so I want you to know this will be my last one. So Jasmine, let me take a deep breath in. And when I take a deep breath in, I want you to come into your heart. Okay? What do we got? This one, loving yourself connection. So this is loving yourself first about others, before others without the guilt. So this is coming into loving yourself. This is about us, where we get our self-worth, self-esteem, self-love, all those things that sit in there. It's all about loving us, learning to love ourselves, learning to love all aspects of self, knowing that we're enough as we are. We don't have to change for anybody or be anything for anybody else, that we're enough as who we truly are. So take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Come into our heart and take a deep breath. Iakua kishiki e matishiki. Hamaki atu kushuku. Niki atu shuku matishiki. Ralaki atu kushuku matishiki. Iako tuku matishiki and atu shuku mati. Ralaki atu matishiki. Iakua matishiki and atu. Raiki kapato shuku matishiki. Iakua tukuti. Niki atu shuku matishiki. Rai kabatu shuku matishiki. Iako shuku matishiki. Lakia tu shuku. Niki atushu motushuku, iakatushuku matishiki, iakua tishiki, makia tuati, rai lakia matishiki, iakua tishiki, rai shiki mantuaki, nikia toshuku. So that is your beautiful message for tonight or today. So take a deep breath in and allow that to come into our heart. So guys, I like to end my show with a quick grounding meditation, a quick grounding message to help everybody to ground those energies that we've given, all the messages that we're given out today into everybody. And just to take a moment, so I want everybody that's still on the call to take a moment, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Come into self as we deliver this grounding message to help you with your messages today. Giga baku gabatishiki, Raga batika na go to Chugi, Abakutu Shukumati, Giga Wamatu Shukumati, Aga Batu Shukumati, Shigiati Shikumatu, Gabatu Gamati, Aga Batu Shukumati, Giga Batu Shukumati, Raki Gadu, Gabaka de Higrika de Rukuma, Raga Bashukumati Shigi, Iaku Shukumati Shigi, Nahiga, Kua, Magiati Hachi. So guys, that's coming to the end of our show today. Don't forget that you can come over to our Facebook show, The Powerful You, is where you can find us. The Powerful You is where you can find us. We're over there. Come and join our group. We have a group called The Powerful You Movement. Our Powerful has got 2 hours in it, so come and join us. Find us over there. I do another show on a Thursday evening at 7 o'clock Australian time, Queensland Australian time, on our page. You're more likely to join us. So I look forward to seeing you next week here at 10 o'clock Queensland time. Love to thank you for all to join me, and thank you very much for being a part of our show today. Bye for now.